Good morning, boys and girls. This is our very first online lesson on YouTube for our grade 3 learners. Today we are going to be doing a lovely fun language lesson. And our lesson is going to be on verbs. There are 3 things that you need for this lesson. Very important that you have a piece of paper. Your piece of paper can be lined or it can be blank, whichever one suits you, or whichever piece you've got. Then you will need a pencil, a normal lead pencil that you usually write with. And lastly, you need colored pencils. If you do not have colored pencils, it is okay. Do not worry. Just use your piece of paper and your normal lead pencil. Remember from previous lessons that a verb is a doing word. Verbs are actions. They are things that we do, things that we can perform. Let's look at these verbs. Identify the verb. So when you look at this picture, what verb do you think that is? I would say maybe it's running. I would say this verb is run. Now use this verb in a sentence. The sentence I could use is maybe, the boy runs to the shops. What verb do you think that is? I would say it's swim. Now use this verb in a sentence. The girl swims in the cold swimming pool. Identify the verb. What do you think that verb is? I think we could say it's a few verbs. Maybe shout, scream, jump. Use this verb in a sentence. I know you can make up your own sentence, but I would say, the girl jumps because she is so excited that it is her birthday today. Identify the verb. I see quite a few verbs here. I think maybe we can use read, hold, because he's holding a book. Frown, look at his eyes, he's frowning. Maybe he is singing or talking as well. So you could use either of those verbs. Use this verb in a sentence. My sentence would be, SpongeBob is reading the red book. He reads from the book. Can you see that? But we can use many other sentences. I'm excited to see what sentences you can use with this verb. There are many other verbs that you know. Think of a few verbs that have not been mentioned. Keep them in your head. You are going to use them later. Yay, now we've got an activity. Remember we said you needed a paper, pencils, and colored pencils? Well, now you are going to use them, so get them ready. Step 1. Place your piece of paper doorways or portrait. Remember, that's long ways. Remember, it does not matter if you've got a blank piece of paper or a lined piece of paper, both would work. Step 2. Write the date and heading. Remember, we always write a date and a heading, and we underline it. You're going to put that at the top of your page, just like I have done there. I am going to move quite quickly, but you can do this in your own time. Do not rush. Step 3, fold your paper in half. Step 4, fold your paper in half the other way. So you should have 4 blocks now. And step 5, fold your paper one more time. So if you have a look there, that's how I folded my piece of paper. You should have 8 blocks. If you have 8 blocks, you know that you have done it correctly. Well done. At the top of each block, write a verb. Try not to copy my one. Remember, I'm going through this quite quickly, but you must do it at your own pace. The verb I have chosen there is write. You will then do them again in each of the blocks. Remember, try not to copy my verbs. Now write a sentence for each verb. My sentence over there is the children write in their books. Remember, you always start a sentence with a capital letter and you end with a full stop. You are going to carry on with the rest of your verbs. Continue to write sentences for all of them. Remember, try and be creative. Now, draw a picture for each verb. This is where you can use your colored pencils. Remember, if you do not have colored pencils, that is okay. You must carry on and do the same for each block. Complete the activity. Remember, you need a verb for each block, you need a sentence for each verb, and you will draw a picture. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Keep it safe and remember to bring it to school when we return after the lockdown. And enjoy your day.